Well, good morning and welcome back. We just pulled out of the Tilbury yard this morning. It's just come up to 5:49 this morning. I know I said in the last video we're going to be looking at starting for 5, away for 5:15, but the office have said that there's absolutely no real rush to get up here today, so we're just going to take a steady drive. We're currently 290 miles away at the minute. It's got us there about 11:30, so with a break on top it's going to be looking about 12:30. So you know that'll do for us. And we're unit only after this, down towards Leeds to get ready for something for tomorrow. But they have said work is very quiet. Half of our drivers are stood down at the minute. They're either using days holiday already in the year, or they are unpaid. So it's not a good sight to see, and I need to remember that I've got a big wide swing. Is that a horse? Okay, just a random horse eating the grass at the side of the road there. But, oh well. Yeah, I need to remember that I've got a lot of front end swing because we've got a fridge on today. A fridge trailer on, so we need to remember that. But 90% of the drive, well, more than 90% of the driving today is going to be motorway driving, so we should be okay really. We might have a bit of diversion at Markham Moor because the A1, well, last I heard, was flooded still. It's been flooded for a couple of days, so we might have to divert around that, but we will certainly see. So we're just making our way now out of Tilbury. So like I say, we've literally just got a few roundabouts here to contend with, but they're fairly big. No real junctions really. This is probably the most main junction, this one, to come out of. But I understand I'm a bit worried because we've got a front end swing. We've got a fire extinguisher box on the back of the unit, because we do ADR work, and it's probably about, I don't know, be about less than half an inch off, I'd say. When I get further up the road and it gets daylight breaks, I'll probably stop at Newark for a break. I'll jump out and take a photo there for you of how close it actually is. And these have both come onto the pavement now. Riding side by side, should be able to get through. There we go. We'll get past them here. Though they have both just swerved out even further, but oh well, we're past them. So yeah, just got a nice steady day today. Really, I can't see much drama happening, but you know that's famous last words, Harry. You've just said. So let's go see what drama can unfold now. We're getting up there now, we're getting further up. We're still 209 mile away, but we're just coming onto the A1, so we're straight up this. Well, I say straight up this. The A1's still closed at Markham Moor by the looks of it. So it's up near Worksop Way, so we've got a bit of ways, but we're going to have to do a diversion at some point to get around that. But by the sounds of it with the office, they're expecting week four of this month when it starts picking up. But sorry, they're not 100% sure, so we could be quiet for a while. That's just their rough guess of when they think it's going to pick up, but I think it could be a bit later. I think it's going to be a struggling first quarter, to be honest. I think there's going to be a lot that's going to really struggle, especially the smaller companies. Let me know what you guys think about it, but I think there's just going to be a struggle because obviously the economy in the country is is suffering, really suffering. People are going to be trying to save as much money as they can. They ain't going to be buying now either. No, I think it could be a bit of a long dragged out year for trucking this year. Hopefully my green card's not long and I can get away and get over to Arizona and get settled out there, because I'm really ready now. Really ready. I think it's just going to be a big struggle here coming. It's going to be a big struggle. You know, especially when I'm running an empty fridge at minute up north. It's that's the abundance of the work. It's how quiet it is. You know, they think they might not have hope for us for tomorrow. At the minute, we've got drivers that are stood down, not getting paid. You know, they're taking it unpaid rather than having to use their own holidays at the start of the year. And you know, I don't blame them. You know, who wants to use the holidays at the start of the year? That's bad. It's not a good way to start your year off, is it? But you know, at least you've got a job to come back to, a bit of guarantee still. I know not everybody has. I know a few companies have gone bust over Christmas and that, or going into administration, and it's not looking good for quite a few. But they're all smaller hauliers, so smaller number of drivers. But you know, it only takes one big company to go bust, and that's it. That's going to flood the market with drivers wanting jobs, and you know, what do they do? If you can't do it, you can't do it. You can't get a job, can you? So I know it's going to be interesting, but we've got some security. I've been here just over 2 years now. Get on really well with the office. I'm ADR trained, so I've got that going as well. So we're lucky on that front, so we should be okay. But it's not good times ahead, I don't think. But we're making good progress. At least the roads are quiet. I think next week's going to see busier roads. I think they're going to be quiet most of the way now. We'll get past Peterborough, and then that's probably going to be it. We might hit some traffic on A1 at the diversion, and then further up at the roadworks at the A1 at Darrington. And then we should be good from there. We should be flat out. So we should hopefully get a good clear run up, and should be plain sailing day today. This is just about to get off the A1. We're a bit further down from where it's actually closed, but my sat nav is saying this is the best route to go, so we're going to get off here. We're going to backtrack only a couple mile, if that. Pick up the 616, follow that out to the 614 at Ollerton, and then we come out at Worksop on the A57, so we shouldn't be too bad of a diversion really. It's same 3 hours driving, just literally pulled off of our break now. Just had it past Newark. All the water, all the rivers and that have flooded down at Newark, as you would expect with all the weather we've had recently. We can get straight out here. So I just need to be wary of that front end swing that we have, because on containers they sit a lot further back on the trucks, so you don't have that front end swing come out when you go around bends. We do on this, but hopefully we should be okay. I don't think it's that bad of route that we are going to be on. I seem to remember I've done it a few weeks ago and it was alright. It was just, there weren't many sharp bends or narrow points, it were all okay, so hopefully we can get up that without any major problems, and then we'll be laughing then. So 145 miles away currently from dropping this trailer off, so it's a full day affair is what it is. So we're doing all right. We're getting there, and we should be cracking on okay. So I'll get up here and we'll see what it's like. As you can see, there's lay-bys flooded here, so the water has been up here as well. It's all rivers and lakes around here, so I'll get off and concentrate on the road ahead, but hopefully we get a clear run through. We're just 19 mile away now. Just dropped from 20 mile to 19. We're getting up here now. I've just spoke with the office, find out what we've got for tomorrow and what the plan is after this. So we are unit only back down towards Leeds to get under a trailer for the morning. We've got a 6 o'clock Barnsley in the morning, something called Universal Components or something like that. It rings a bell, just the name. So I've just asked for a 4 o'clock VBS in the morning. We'll go grab it in the morning, because with the Leeds yard's usually busy and I might as well just get down there, get hooked under a trailer, and just call it a day. So I'm not going to get any overtime out of this week, I don't think. Maybe a half hour today or something like that. So there's no point trying to chase the hours for today to try and get some. So we'll just make life easy, go into yard unit only, hook up to a trailer, and then we're done. I can get up and see the office, hand in some bits of paperwork and whatnot, get my paperwork for tomorrow, and then we're laughing then. I'll get out on the walk today as well. Even I know weather's a bit hit and miss, but you know, you got to do it sometimes. And you start of a new year, try and pick up motivation. So the box is out of Freightliner Leeds in the morning. That we're taking to Barnsley. Once we've tipped the empty boxes into Freightliner at Doncaster, so we could have an early finish tomorrow, because by the sounds of it, it is very, very quiet. But you know, we'll see. It's famous last words, innit? We'll certainly see. Just hope we can sort of hit the ground running next week and pick up a couple of hours, but we will have a look, because I don't think I've got a wage this week coming, because I think there's been an error on the wages and I haven't been paid bank holiday for Christmas or Boxing Day from last week. So I'll leave it a little bit. I haven't seen a wage slip pop up. I'll have a look when I have a break in a bit, see if a wage slip's pop up, because everyone else has got a wage slip and I haven't seen one yet. So we'll have a look, see what it is, and we'll go from there. But hopefully there is a pay slip. If not, they owe me 2 days holiday from last week, because the bank holidays, rest of it were unpaid. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday were going to be unpaid for me anyway, because I didn't have enough holidays left. But oh well, it'd just be nice to get some. Well, I need to be paid some, because they owe me, so we'll have to get that sorted. But I say we're getting up here now. We are getting up here, so we're cracking on. Probably about 25 minutes away now from getting to this site and getting it dropped. We're out of sight there. We've got the box. We've dropped the trailer at the site we needed to. It's a bit of a secure site, so I've done it off camera. I took them all down before I went in and just put them back up. So we're all sorted on that. We back on the A1, just passing Angel of the North, making our way south. We need a break on the way down. I think we're going to go to Conygarth for our break on the way down. We've got an hour and 19 minutes left, and it's 50 minutes to there, so I think we'll put it into Conygarth services and call it a day. Well, not call it a day, sorry. We'll call it a break, and then we'll get down to the Leeds yard to pick a trailer up, and then call it a day, ready for tomorrow. So we got that 6 o'clock Barnsley in the morning. I think I'll just get parked up with the trailer on and just leave it in the space that it's in, rather than having to mess about. I could probably get the box on and go down to Woolly Edge services, but I fancy going on a walk tonight. So parking in the Leeds yard, I can get out on foot easily and go for a couple mile walk, rather than sitting in the cab all night. So that's something at least. So I think that's what the plan's going to be. Get down to Conygarth, get 45 minutes in there, and then we're laughing. We're just in Conygarth truck stop. We just had 46 minutes on break. See, we did 4 hours 7 driving on that stint. So we just got in an end spot. You can see with no trailer, but I forgot there is, when the Tyne Express wagons move, there's a red arrow in here, and he's going to stop right in front of it. Oh, now we keep going. Yeah, there's a red arrow in here that they've got in. I think Exelby have bought it, and if you can see the plane going up there, it's where the airfield is, an airfield. So they keep flying over, landing, touching down, then taking back off again. So I've had that on our break, but we'll get on our way and down towards Leeds yard to pick a trailer up. There we go, down at the yard. Let's see if there's any empty trailers in here for us. Don't look very favourable, but We'll see. There's a car coming around the bend, but he'll be able to get through. There we go. There's one there, but there's a van parked in front of it. Is that one of... Christ almighty, there's stuff everywhere, man. There's absolutely trailers everywhere. There's one there, but it's got a van in front of it. It's one of ours, but it's the splitter trailer. Might just have to take that one there. There's one there, 3001, which is an old one. Oh, hang on, what's that one there? What's this, 4627 here? I might just take that. There's no airlock on it. That'll do me. I'm taking that one. We're taking that one. We get a new trailer then. So might have this for a couple of weeks, you see. So if I can get a new one, innit? Makes life easier for us. One of them webouts, you can have it in the 40-foot position for a 20-foot as well. So happy days for that. Straighten up, and then we'll be hooked up. So we've had a good run down. We've had a good day today. We've done just come up bang on 8 hours driving. So we can't argue at that. So we'll go put the suspension up, pick her up, and then we've got her. There we go, that is us hooked up to this trailer. I think it needs knocking back a little bit though. Yeah, so I'm going to get it hooked up and all that lot and pop in and see him in the office. And I'll give you an update when we know definitely what's happening for tomorrow. We're back in the truck. We've just been and got our paperwork for tomorrow. So we are out of Freightliner Leeds. We've got a midnight while 5 o'clock in the morning VBS is what they do. If you want one for 4 o'clock, that's the only one they can book. We have got a company called Universal Components UK Limited. I believe it's something like Universal Components Truck and Trailer Parts. I think it's similar to the one that we did the other week in Rotherham when we did the 3 jobs in a day. So we've got that. It's in Barnsley, Ashroyd Business Park. It's not that far off of the M1, so as long as we're out of Freightliner for like 5:15 latest, we should be okay. It is a 40 high cube, so trailer's already stretched because they can have 20s on them. It had a 20 on it already, so the pins for the 20 footer are still up, but we can sort the pins out tomorrow around at Freightliner before we go in, because they'll probably fall down on this trailer getting round there anyway. And then that's going into Freightliner Doncaster, and as far as they're aware, that is all we're doing tomorrow, because there's just nothing left, nothing at all left. So could be a quiet day, short day tomorrow, but you know, short and sweet on a Friday, that'll do us. You know, first week back, getting back into the swings of it. So we have booked off. We booked off at 4 o'clock. I'm just making sure, yeah, it is booked off. So we booked off at 4, so we did 10.5 hours today, so we've got half hour out of it. But it's first week back, we're just getting into the swing of it. Done a lot of driving today, just over 8 hours. So truck's batteries are fully charged. I'm going to get off and get out on a walk while there's still a little bit of daylight left and it's not too cold. And I will catch you all in the morning. Maybe I might start at 3:30, but we'll see. See if I can drag myself out of bed then.